Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Game Testing Unlimited. My name is Wilfred, and in today's episode I'd like to walk you through this game that is being relaunched as the Champions of Titan, a free-to-play game, previously also known as Wild Buster, which was a buy-to-play game. Now, for those who have followed me a while back in my channel, I did talk about the Wild Buster. It was around about the demise of Marvel Heroes, so in a way it was a good alternative to play because it's in some way kind of like the kind of Marvel Heroes feel to it. But unfortunately, because the company was caught manipulating review in Steam, so all their games are being kicked out from Steam. So Wild Buster, need not to say, without the Steam support, not many people play it, even heard about it. So it died a natural death, and then the game was sold to IDC, which relaunched the game on Steam again under the title of Champions of Titans. And now it is free to play. However, you need to there's a micro transaction. So in this video, I'd like to walk you through the shop, because I think the major difference between the Wild Buster to Champions of Titan mainly is the fact that in the past, if you pay, you have all the luxury kind of items like the unlimited reset of skill, like the bike that travel in high speed without the knockoff effect from the enemies, and so on and so forth. And now you have to buy, it's a consumable microtransaction. All right. So now, for those who are new to Wild Buster in the past, now is Champions of Titans. If you don't find it on Steam, do not be alert, because I don't know why they have region lock in Steam. However, you can download it from the IDC Game. So you just do a Google Champions of Titan. They have a link for you to download the game. So that is how I play it, because my region just cannot play this game on Steam. Okay, now for those who are new, possibly just walk you through the character creation, what kind of classes out there. So there are Guardians and Abandoned. In a way, like World of Warcraft, there's Alliance and Horde. So I prefer the Horde or the Abandoned. So there are characters like Vanguard Blade, which I think is the most popular, probably one of the most popular class, in the whole entire game. Looks great, also tanks really well, survives really well. But there are others, kind of like this is a Flame Waver. You have the this, I think is manipulating the poison thingy. Bounty Hunter, which is like just whatever it is. Smuggler, and I played the Undertaker before. Pretty interesting stuff. I paired up with my wife last time with Vanguard Blade. Now, so there's the Abandoned. There's still quite a lot of classes unlocked, and I thought there were more characters being more classes unlocked in the previous Wild Buster game. I can't quite remember. I thought there were more, but anyway. So that was the Abandoned. Then you have the Guardian side of it, which very much like the Titan Trooper or Space Trooper, and the I think this is more like a Rogue or something like that. Then you have my wife tried this out, Awaken, which is a pet class. You can have all these pets to fight by the side, which is kind of nice. Then you have this is more like a tank, I think. Iron Ball, Judgement Shooter. I may want to try this lady out, one of these days. Looks good. Last but not least, Iron Fist, Hitting Fist. I've tried that last time as well before I left the game. So there's a couple of things that you could play around with. It's still quite a lot of classes being locked. Not sure if they are still developing this game or not. I don't know. It's just one of those things that that you have here. Now I'm going to log into the play a little bit of Vanguard Blade, and I'm just going to walk you through the shop right now, because I think that is where you have got to decide whether you want to invest the kind of time and money into playing this game. For those who have purchased in the past, it's kind of sucks in a way, because you can't use all those luxury of all the classes being unlocked, unlimited reset of power, and a very fast mount, and all of a sudden you have nothing. So you have to start from beginning in a free-to-play model. So I don't know. I'm not exactly like very keen to put in too much time in it. I think more for nostalgic kind of like a feeling, just to like, you know, going back to good old days. I mean, if it's like you know, imagine if if Marvel Heroes was to be relaunched and you have to start everything from the beginning again and purchase everything from the beginning again, you probably would not. I probably would not spend too much time on it, but I don't mind just logging in once in a while. All right. So now let's take a look at the shop, because I think that is the most relevant part of this video, on what the difference between Wildbuster versus the Champions of Titan. So, you know, there are a lot of things you can buy, XP booster and so on, which I don't think is necessary, because from what I recall, unless they change the game dramatically, you know, XP is kind of easy to get by, just like Marvel Heroes actually. Maybe in the end game, you need to have the kind of Paragon system in the Diablo 3. I think there was something like that back then, I can't quite remember. There are things like consumables. Quite a lot of them are sort of harmless. I think there are some that give you I don't know, an edge here and there, I don't know, can't remember. I sort of like just go through that quite fast this evening, but there are things like the you know, MP booster kind of thing. MP is this guy. So, you know, if you are new to Champions of Titan or Wildbuster in the past, they, you know, when you use the ability, it consumes MP. I think it's mana power maybe, and you know, the mana power does not get regenerated automatically. So you have to eat the potion, like the MP crate, in order to recharge it. So I do not know how much it will drop. I think in the past the drop rate was really good, so there's no concern. It's just annoying to have to refill this bar manually, but I think there are actually ways for you to get by this mechanic, but yet you have to pay for it. There are things like you know, skill point initializer. So that is for you to reset the skill. No longer it comes free. For the, you know, last time Wildbuster, it was kind of free reset. You can reset anytime you like, but now you can't. And then you have the storage side, which is 200 of the currency. Now, what does 200 means? You know, it will be 240 US dollar. So for each storage expansion is 240 US dollar. All right. And skill point initializer, which is to reset the skill point. I think every time you reset is 12 cents US dollar. It's not a big deal, but the fortunate thing about this game, which, you know, if it is still as per what I remember of, was that there aren't really a lot of build variety. Well, you could play around with other builds, but you know, once you find out a build that you want, you just stick by it, and in a way, you know, maybe it's a good thing you don't reset too many times. So I don't foresee you have to reset your your character too many times. Maybe about 5 to 10 times. So you probably have to put aside maybe like 120 US dollar just to take care of all this like skill point thingy. But definitely you need things like the personal storage or inventory expansion. So yeah, just take note of that. 240 US dollar per pop. It could be a lot, could be not, I mean, could be little, could be a lot. I think back in Marvel Heroes it's roughly the same price, if not lesser. So, well, anyhow. Then you have other thing that probably a little bit of pay to win kind of thing. 500 it's about $6. I think it's $6 per item. I don't know. I think this is one of those pay to win kind of items that you can buy. All right. And you know, there are things I paired as well, which doesn't, I mean, these are cosmetic, harmless. I wouldn't, you know. So each one of them is about 12 US dollar. No, hang on, 2,000. Each one of them is about 24 US dollar actually. This one are 24 US dollar, and this is about well, around 12 US dollar, a little bit more. But but the thing that you probably would need to buy, and I know the game reward you a vehicle, but I don't recall a game that reward you a vehicle that prevents you, you know, by being knocked off your vehicle. Or, you know, the speed of it is very slow actually for the in-game one that is earned through questing. So you probably have to put aside about 24 US dollar to buy a bike just to get around, because it is extremely far away, the NPCs, the non-player classes, and they tend to be like like it's just in the story mode, you tend to go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and you really need a good vehicle. So I think all in all, you probably have to put aside some money in order to fully enjoy playing this game. And I presume that later on, when the new classes are being, you know, I don't know how the new classes is being worked out, but we will see. So, you know, like all these things that, you know, you can read or you can just don't read. I seldom read anyway, so these days I'll just like click through all these things, and so like, you know, you could actually do quite a fair bit of thing. There's a map functionality as well, which hang on a second. Yeah, so there are things that you could like, you know, there are quests and stuff like that, and you know, I think this is, well, this the arrow asking you to go into the go into the thing here, the portal. There's a mailbox, so I don't know whether there's anything for me. None. They don't even recognize the fact that I'm an old timer. So now I'm here, which is the Dawn Hope, and now I can go into an elevator shaft, which is one of the zones there. And the you know, well, we just have to start mission, I guess. Don't need to find party. If you are new to Champions of Titan, the dungeons are very, very linear, so there aren't really a lot of branches. In a way, it made me appreciate Diablo 3 better, because Diablo 3 does have long corridors. Sometimes you have some dead, like, you know, dead end here and there, but it gives you a variety that, oh, you find, you know, you get the wrong places and stuff like that. But here is very much like, you know, yeah, it's just one of those things that unfortunate. Now, you know, this is a skill thing. So I'm a Vanguard Blade, so I can have a shield activated every 20 seconds to create a protective shield equals 6% of maximum HP. So it's a pretty tanky class, and this is the one that, you know, you could actually select one of these. Like, I don't know why I cannot select it now. I remember last time I could though. So the, yeah, so basically there are different kind of like you know, configuration, I think, but because the last time I remember I could actually change some of this setup, or like what it is now. So, well, yeah, it's kind of strange. Oh, you can change skill here. So let me see, let me just go back to one here. I know, because last time I played before, I know some of this good stuff here. So I think I like to have dash and slash. So I change it here. I know that bash is better, so I change it there. And yeah, I'm happy with the crescent slash, which is like line of fire or personal shield. So I just do a shield. I can leave it that thing here. You can have a dagger that you know, the specific direction. It's kind of hard to read the English there. It's like no one break the English line words that way. Then I think I like to have a fan of daggers, do a little bit of AOE kind of thing. And as for the ultimate, you can either do a precise jab, which is the you know, deal a massive amount of damage, stun an enemy for 3 seconds, or you can do a killer instinct, which is grant invincibility. So this is what I have. All right, so now I think my character is pretty decent, like where it was before. Yep, I think I'm ready to rock and roll. All right, so now the keys are all here. There are 1, 2, 3, 4 kind of skill that I've chosen before. You know, you can have the, you know, this is the ultimate. You get charged up, I think, as time goes by, and the and you can roll as well. I don't know what button is roll, but you know, you could actually roll. This is the stamina that will get, like, you know, whatever. So a bit of lag. Is the killer instinct ultimate. Oh, the lag is horrible. So as you can see, there are quite a few of, like, a bit of lag. In the past, I didn't have that lag. So there are some equipment here and there. These are recruit play. I think this is much better. I can upgrade this guy. This is just herbal, whatever it is. Well, so this is a better one. I'm gonna wear this. I'm gonna wear a backpack. So just to give you guys an appreciation, the character. You know, there is a button somewhere. Character, yes, P. You know, there are different slots that you can do. So right now it's just one of those things that I haven't really got any title. No, nothing. Last time I was a founder. That's unfair. Skill point 1, you can put skill point everywhere. So this is the part that when you upgrade, it cannot be refunded except unless you pay some money to it. So I'm just going to start with the you know, one of them. So I level up. As you can see, there's a timer here, so you cannot take too long. So you can jump as well. This game, just like. All right, boss time. This is the. Where I'm supposed to like. Whoa, that is like a lag is crazy. So yep, it's pretty laggy. I'm using the EU server. I didn't have that lag before, so it's rather unfortunate. So this is the invincible. Well, so this is a fan of life. Rush back there, and the. So now, as you can see, I've got quite a fair bit of like things that I've got here. So you can drag and drop here, like you know. So I've got like a backpack plus discipline, whatever. So I can have a head gear. And ooh, you can see that the thing comes up here. So there are some change in the there's some change to the look and feel of that. I think the agility is better than the armor, at least for me. Then I get glove as well. No, I don't see anything here. So yep, that's it. And I think you can auto arrange, maybe. I can't remember. There was something like that in the past. So now I'm in business. Oh, I got skill point as well. Why not? So I think I like the dash and slash. Again, you know, you have to make commitment to it. If you do it, you cannot change it. Because I mean, the reason why is that you know, what am I doing? K. So the reason why is that you know, you can only upgrade that many times as you level up. So as you upgrade, then you spend a point on one of the skill, then you cannot spend it on other skills. So obviously, so you have to choose a path, and once you choose a path, you stick with that. So this ultimate, and the oh wow, the lag is crazy as well. So you know, I'm keep getting a lot of things I can do, and the nope, there's no change in my look and feel to it. So yeah, that is the all the loot I have. So this guy looks rather. You can dodge a bit here and there. Killer Instinct and the I'm immune. So with that said, I'm done with the mini boss. Do I have anything else? Nope. So normally at this point, I would either do something like mobile shop, and the you know, there's a shop here. This shop is that different from this marketplace. So you can sell all these things. I would strongly advise you to just get money out from it. Last time I tried to, oops, what am I doing, man? Can I buy back? Yep, I could. So last time I would just like just like disenchant things and try to get material, do crafting. And I realized that crafting is kind of nonsense in this game, so there's no point in doing that. You could also do things like, you know, give yourself a buff, but you spend some money to it. So now I'm kind of not that rich. So that's fine. I'm happy with whatever I'm doing here. So I think I'll just buff my Killer Instinct, which is the ultimate. All right, upgrade. All right, with that said, wish me luck, I guess. So boss time, a little bit of very interesting intro that. Alright, this guy looks mean. Okay, there you go. Killer Instinct. Well, that's it. Well, I'm a veteran in some sense. I level up two heroes to the top build. So I mean, sorry, to the end game. So yeah, of course I can do it. So there are things like the loot box, and let's see what is inside. You get some like MP crates as well as health booster. So in a way, it's sort of like you haven't really used up all. I think they've improved the game a little bit, because last time I remember by the time I get here, I usually have to use like, you know, a few crates in order to refill. So now I don't need to refill. You can always log out and log back in again. I think. Then you have the thing like this is for you to get out from the get out from jail, you know, all this knockback, stun, or whatever. So this is the potion that you could do to get out of stun. And the you can have the you know, rare jersey pack as well. So this is you know, different tier, got different kind of like you know, functionality to it. So in a way, you know, all these have a set. I remember it was a set kind of thing. They may have changed it. I think they've changed it. So in the past, ooh, she looked more, ooh. All right, okay. So there are some kind of change to her look and feel. So the last time I remember there was a set, like if you collect like a 3 yellow and above or 4 yellow and above, you get extra buff. But I don't think they have. I think they have changed it, which is a bit unfortunate, because I sort of had fun doing that in the past. So I hope you kind of get the idea of what this game is like. Whether you like it or not, that's probably another story. Let me know in the comment box below any question you have. But like I said, I mean, I just probably just go back in for memory's sake. I probably would not spend too much time, because I need to purchase all these things again, and I don't think it's very you know, interesting to do that. So I can complete all these things, and you know, yep, and you get like the more quests, and you just don't read the words anyway. Then after that, they will ask you to sewer. What have I got in the end? No, I can't remember what I've got actually. Nope. So now then they'll give you another quest here, and they'll, like, you know, show you where it is. So this lead you another dungeon, which is here. So you are from here, you go up to here, and you go to here. So I tell you what, man, let me just go in here quickly. You know, show you another kind of gameplay, because I really don't think I'll do another video on this game, but I thought maybe since I'm here, do 2 for you. I'll do a little bit faster this time, since I've you know, since I've explained quite a fair bit of words to you. So the look and feel a little bit different. Just so I got boot. Whoa, a bit of lag. So never had boots before, so that is my first, like, kind of like. I've got another boot, which I don't really care. It's the mini boss. So, well, the funny thing about this is just that once you destroy a boss, the rest of it like, you know, doesn't really matter. There are some other quests as well. Young refugee, so you can save the guy, and you collect some clothes as well. Later on, there's a quest that you return like 50 of them. You return 50 of them, and you get, I think, some kind of reputation or something like that. I can't remember. Whenever you are kind of like lost, you can take a look at what kind of quest are you doing here. I mean, the UI is kind of like interesting. Okay, I've got the blade, which I got jersey. So I'm trying to see what I can upgrade with. Yeah, woo, let me just pop my ultimate. See, very handy. I mean, it does give you the kind of like good old Marvel Heroes Day kind of thing, to be honest. A lot of mobility. Alright, so some good items and some skill points. So I've got to agility drop 1, then this is higher agility, why not? Yay. Then I've got headgear. No. So yeah, none of this is really useful. The skill wise, you know, like I said before, I think I'm pretty much settled on my build here. Yeah, I mean, I'm still a little bit like unhappy about the fact that I cannot change my skill. You know, free experiment like last time. I mean, I could pay a little bit of money, but well, anyway, it's I mean, you can't change the fact that, oh, I missed it, sorry. You can't change the fact that you know, this game is no longer like buy to play. So the pop my ultimate, and it's just cooler. I probably don't need that. Okay, I've got some good items here. Ah man, I should have I think I've you know, alright, done. So let's see, I think I've got something here that I can use. Like, this is not something I've had before, so if go into my knee guard there, jersey, I think this is increased armor or increased vitality. What's the difference? Vitality is the increased health by 1 point, and the health will increase, blah blah blah. I think increased vitality is better than increased armor, to be honest, I think. Yeah. Then I've got glove, I've got whatnot. So time, you know, like I said, you know, it's good time to sell off everything that you have. Don't need to worry about it. Yeah, just go ahead and sell it off. Don't need to hoard it, huh? Okay, fantastic. So now I can heal myself a little bit as well, because, like, you know, but it's like quite a fair bit of money. Or I can like use a health potion later on. So you know, probably I'll do a health potion later on. Meanwhile, let me just upgrade some skill to upgrade this guy. How about that? Fantastic. So now I'm ready to go, and let's see what kind of like boss it is. This guy is a double jack. Double jack. Probably I need to like ooh, wow. That's why it's called double jack. Alright, let's go. Why am I... oh, wrong button, man. So I pop a potion. So that is it. I've got like you know, that's done. Well, I mean, it's not meant to be that hard anyway. It's just like ooh, crit chance. It's the beginning part of the journey. So it's hard to decide, because unlike Diablo, it'll tell you the percentage, or you know, kind of like damage increase. So 195. I can't really tell actually. 1%. What's 1% agility? The Oh, hang on. I could see. Oh, wow. Okay, so this is the part that you could. So agility would increase the crit chance and dodge chance. So crit chance 11%. If I do this one, basically you can't really see a difference. Should I even get 1% out from there? So, well, if both are the same, then I'll take agility because it gives me a little bit of dodge. I guess that's how you see it. The I've got what kind of, oh, I got weapon. Fantastic. So that is the weapon here. I think using this, my crit should drop. If my understanding is correct. No difference. Never mind. Don't think too hard. So yep, that is the you have one of these here. You can reset. So yep, that is all. Hope you kind of enjoy the introductory kind of video. If you are into free-to-play game, I mean, if you haven't got a chance to play Wild Buster before, why not give it a shot? You can't, it depends on which region you're from. It's being region locked in Steam, so it's just like, download directly from IDC Game. And so thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you next time, probably with another game. All right, bye.